say the power did go off for whatever reason, an EMP or a solar flare that comes in, then you're looking at not having nothing. So how are you going to feed your family? How are you going to feed yourself?
Beneath that sinister pall of smoke,
Doomsday preppers. While they prepare for the worst, their intentions are usually for the best. Over the last 31 years here in Wyandotte, Oklahoma, Dwayne Converse has become the prepper's prepper.
You know, you have different events like Y2K, so forth and so on. You have all kinds of events that shocks people, and then they start thinking about that. But when 9/11 happened, 2001, that was a real big year for people being scared to death, like, well, what's next?
However, it's not only in the wake of those moments of fear that surplus stores like Dwayne see a lot of first-time customers walk in the door.
Happens every day, because once they start worrying about, well, this could happen, and if they talk to family members or whatever, they think they're nuts. They're like, ain't nothing ever going to happen. So they come in, so they kind of feel me out, and it's a natural response. And the next thing you know, they come in regularly, they want to talk about stuff, and I'm glad to share my knowledge. I feel like it's my duty to do so.
That's where he sees it as an opportunity to be proactive, not paranoid. Sure, it could maybe help in the event of the most unlikely doomsday scenarios, but Dwayne reminds us that it can also prepare us for the ones we see every year and the ones we never see coming.
We want to encourage people to be self-reliant as much as they can be. That varies from person to person.
Keith Stammer, the Emergency Management Director for the City of Joplin, says his office encourages people to think in terms of everyday situations like floods, fires, and weather events.
And to think in terms of 72 to 96 hours, to have enough supplies in terms of water, food, medicine, clothing, radio, batteries, those type of things for that period of time, because that's about how long it takes to get ourselves organized and figure out what happened to us and what we need to do about it and who can we get here to help.
And while the preppers in Dwayne's world choose to store a slightly larger supply, he says his time in the military is when he learned just how valuable those basic items can be.
You've never seen poor until you get in those types of areas. Central America is extremely poor. And so it enlightens you just how simple life can be if you just have a few things.
Showing how a little preparation can mean so much.
I would think in your soul, I think you just feel the need. You just know in your gut that maybe you should prepare. It's just the way it is.